Hey, what's up, Metro Milwaukee? This is Justin Hoffman, Team Hoffman Remax, kicking off the October sales performance for Southeastern Wisconsin. We call this the M4. Obviously, these stats come out late. It's November, hence my gear. We're representing the veterans. Veterans Day was this week, as well as the Marine Corps birthday. Happy birthday, Chesty. With that said, let's kick off October's sales. We had a big month in October, folks. Metro Milwaukee market was up 26%. Kicking off the Milwaukee market, Milwaukee County, 28% increase this October versus last year. Waukesha, 23%. Washington County was up 27%. Ozaukee County, almost 18%, and your bonus was Racine County at 59% up over last year. That's the biggest year-over-year increase I've seen in quite a long time. But what's going on? Well, we have, for what I would say, the fourth straight month, we've went north of 2,200 sales consecutively for the 4 to 5 county area, depending what you want to call it. I call it the 4 county area with a bonus of Racine. That's a big deal. But what happened? We had COVID-19 hit, and it didn't crush the market. What it did is it was, when the safer at home order was issued, it was more of a pause. And it didn't pause buyers. Obviously, buyer demand is huge, mostly fueled by whatever the unemployment rate is, and the other rate that controls it is the interest rate, which is tremendous. You're looking at 3% interest rates, calculated as borrowing money at $3 per 1,000 borrowed. Incredible. But what we saw was a pause, and inventory levels dropped. Well, they're still low. We're going to get to that in a second, but sales have been amazing. We have a chance to compete with last year's number of units, which I didn't think we had a shot at doing when we were looking at numbers after the second quarter. But now we just kicked off the fourth quarter. October is the first quarter of the new of the year, of the fourth quarter, first month of the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? But sold units right in line and up a big chunk. But inventory, that's where we struggle right now. If you look at inventory levels, take away those of which that are on the market with an accepted offer, we have a measly 1.3 months worth of inventory, and that's it. That's eerily scary. That could put us into a much slower start to next year's first quarter, because the fourth quarter tends to be a lot slower with new listings hitting the market anyway. You combine that with a lot of transferees come to the market in the late fourth quarter, early first quarter, and we could see ourselves in another pinch that's been going on for multiple years in a row. We've had inventory levels off with higher buyer demand than supply, but I think we're going to see that continue over the course of the rest of this year into next year. So we're going to still see, in my opinion, a very strong seller's market in terms of pricing and shorter days on market. But at the same time, these interest rates are bringing these buyers. So we need the inventory, and the sellers need to come to the table to help us out, because we're about 4,800 units behind what I would call a balanced market. Again, I repeat it every month, but 6 months worth of inventory is about a normal market. Right now we're at 1.3, so you can see we're way off tilt, but it's going to take 4,800 units is what they anticipate for them to keep up with the demand. Speaking of inventory and listings, this is kind of where the needle takes us. 6.3% Milwaukee County was up over last year in new listings that hit the market. Waukesha County posted an 8% increase, Washington County 7%, Ozaukee County finally kicking in. They're real sporadic. Ozaukee County is up 1 month, down the next, but they came in strong at up 27.5%, and Racine County was down a little bit, down 2%. But the way I see it, we're off month over month in inventory that's going to meet demand. A 6% increase or even a 10% increase month over month or year over year isn't going to do it when you're 4,800 units behind. This is going to carry into next year. There's no question about it. But we need your help. We need your listings. If you're thinking of selling, it's probably a good idea to look at even some of your investment property. It sounds like there's a good chance capital gains now with potentially a new president running the show. We could see a big increase in capital gains coming up. And that means you're going to want to get rid of that real estate before that kicks in, because it's going to take it to normal income tax is the rumor versus what you're paying now, which is maybe 15%. So think about that. But this is the M4, the Metro Milwaukee Market Minute, signing off for the first month of the first quarter, which was October. See you next month.